Updated March 31, 2018, 19 hours 51 minutes and 8 seconds. It's time for Brisbane v Melbourne at the Gabba on Easter Saturday, after the Magpies fall just short against the Giants and the Suns win over Carlton. Later, Fremantle and Essendon finish the day in the West. Get scores, stats and streams in our live score centre. Brisbane v Melbourne live stream. Live summary. Live stats. Suns eyeing new dawn after win over Blues a year after mauling Carlton at Docklands. Gold Coast co-captain Tom Lynch has repeated the pain. Lynch kicked a career-best 8 goals on Saturday as the Suns beat the Blues by 34 points. The 15.11, 101 to 9.13, 67 win gives the Suns a 2-0 start under new coach Stuart Dew. Lynch topped his 7-goal haul compiled in round 4 last year, also against the Blues and at the same venue. After an encouraging round 1 loss to reigning premiers Richmond, the Blues were a major disappointment. They had enough of the ball but made too many errors. Carlton kicked the opening 2 goals of the second half to trail by just 13 points, but the Suns held their nerve and kicked clear for a convincing win. Gold Coast looks a different team so far under Dew, and the win in Melbourne is priceless, given the team is on the road for several weeks because of the Commonwealth Games. Midfielders David Swallow and Jared Lyons also starred, while Sam Day was excellent. The one negative was a likely report for Jack Bowes, who cannoned into Jacob Whitering at the start of the third term. Whitering had a dirty day, starting at full forward and then going into defence. The number 1 draft pick had no possessions in the first quarter. At the other end, Lynch had kicked 3 goals. Lynch is this year's big free agency story, and his performance on Saturday emphasised why Victorian clubs are so keen to lure him home. The only blight on his game was being caught twice in tackles, but otherwise he was imposing. Carlton suffered a major blow when star ruckman Matthew Krebs was a late withdrawal with a groin injury. Gold Coast's Jared Witts predictably had a day out, much of it against backup Carlton ruckman Levi Casbolt. There were few highlights for the Blues, with brothers Ed and Charlie Curnow their best. Blues small forward Jared Garlett would have taken Mark of the Year had he managed to hold the ball when he took a massive leap in the second term. AAP Giants get out of jail against the Magpies. Serious injuries to Collingwood's Tim Broomhead and Greater Western Sydney's Tom Scully have marred the Giants' thrilling 16-point AFL win at the MCG. Broomhead suffered a broken leg and Scully a suspected fractured ankle in the first quarter on Saturday, with both stretchered from the ground and taken to hospital. The Brave Pies led by 11 points early in the final term, but the Giants finished a grueling contest strongly to secure a 15.5, 95 to 12.7, 79 win, just their second victory at the ground in the club's history. GWS midfielder Stephen Coniglio was outstanding with 27 possessions and 3 goals, and co-captain Callan Ward led the way with 29 possessions. Both sides suffered significant losses before the match, with Collingwood tall forward Ben Reid, hip, and Giants live wire Toby Green, hamstring, late withdrawals. The loss of Reid, in particular, was a huge blow for Collingwood, who were already without suspended big man Mason Cox. Darcy Moore was swung forward to add some marking power to the Pies' attack, but he joined the casualty list with a suspected hamstring injury and did not play in the second half. The heavy injury toll marred an otherwise entertaining contest. The Giants looked set to break the game open when they stretched a 5-point quarter-time lead to 17 points early in the second quarter. But Nathan Buckley's men did well to weather the storm, with ruckman Brodie Grundy, the only Magpie left on the ground more than 192 centimetres tall after half-time, a key factor. Opposed to Rory Lobb, Grundy starred with 20 disposals, 45 hitouts and 2 goals to go with his imposing physical presence. The Giants' only win at the MCG in 12 previous visits came against Melbourne in 2014. That barren run looked set to continue when James Aish kicked the first 2 goals of the final term for the Red Hot Pies. But Coniglio answered with 2 of his own to turn the tide the visitors' way. Broomhead's gruesome injury occurred when he attempted to kick a loose ball off the ground but instead smashed his left leg into a goalpost. Minutes later, Scully